Hola a todos. My name is Mariam El Helou, CLF alumna of 2019. I'm truly very excited to be here to introduce the second student speaker. Marjorie Blen is the recipient of the Sylvia Bracamonte Scholarship given to a student who has a warrior spirit, has overcome significant challenges, and exemplifies a deep commitment to social justice and social work. She is a fellow at Students Making a Change in San Francisco, an organization that helps students of color develop their leadership skills and fight systemic barriers in community college. She aspires to be a social worker and run a nonprofit organization that focuses on helping the community through education and poverty. Marjorie Blen.
Hi, good evening. My name is Marjorie Blen. I'm a single mom of 2 boys, and I was born in Nicaragua and was brought to the U.S. at the age of 7. I'm also the oldest of 6 children and the first in my family to attend a 4-year university. Today, I'm a proud recipient of the Chicana Latina Foundation inaugural Sylvia Bracamonte Scholarship and part of a new community of doctors, fighters, activists, intellectuals, scientists, researchers, etc. Being an undocumented first-generation college student comes with many challenges. The biggest challenge is the internal belief that we aren't college material. I grew up in a city full of violence and poverty, full of systematic barriers for individuals like myself. I struggled to define myself and to discover my inner power. I dealt every day with the stigma of being undocumented and feeling like I was not worth a chance at a good life. I am the daughter of an immigrant running away from domestic violence, poverty, and generational trauma. Trauma that fueled the belief of being undocumented was a bad and shameful. A belief that suppressed my identity, culture, and full potential. I felt unworthy and fell victim of the idea that I should settle for whatever life gave me. Until the day I gave birth to my first son. That's when I realized that I had to try harder because my son's life depended on it. Through motherhood, I began to decolonize my mind from those toxic beliefs that kept me from being who I truly was. First, I enrolled in community college after 10 years of dropping out. I promised myself that I wasn't going to let anything or anyone come in the way of that because my child's future depended on it. Second, I embarked on a self-healing journey. I began reading books, signed up for therapy, and kept journals. I realized the idea of the nuclear family, the do's and don'ts of religion, were a form of restraint. Lastly, I began to share my story to help other undocumented women to overcome challenges. I opened up to my friends and family about my circumstances in this country. I began advocating for resources that impacted my community and tried to be part of the conversation that would shape policies that affected undocumented students and higher education. My journey doesn't stop there. I aspire every day to be better and to move forward. This growth couldn't be possible without the support and help of those around me. Like members from the Student Making a Change, a student-led nonprofit at City College of San Francisco, my academic counselor Letty, and the support of friends and family. This year in particular challenged my strength and my resilience. Being undocumented in a pandemic with limited resources can derail anyone from their academic journey and goals. Fortunately, this year I became part of the CLF family, a family that reminded me how powerful Latina women are, and most of all, that I wasn't alone.